What's good, y'all? It is Friday, and if it's Friday, it is your chance to be heard. The Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of the dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, Brody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Friday. You know what it is. We tapped in with another episode of the Audible Podcast. I'm feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing awesome. What were we talking about? Just before we kicked off the show, what were we talking about? I'm like, man, my software. We got this update. Let's see if
Yep,
the
get you
camera
right back.
act back there right off the rip.
Right off the rip.
Right off the rip, they got me, but we back at it. Uh, Hey, shout out to everybody's doing. Before we get to the good stuff, y'all know what we do. If you're new to the channel, or if you're a long time Audible listener and maybe you just forgot, go ahead and do me a favor before we get into the good stuff, and just follow the directions on your screen, which is go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and turn your notifications on so you know the next time we are here talking that talk, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Now we got that out of the way. What are we going to be talking about today? Bam, got you right there. Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky had something to say, and apparently she is embracing her role as the bad guy. We're going to talk about how that could work out for her, how it could not work out for her. NBA Finals started last evening. Game 1, Celtics handled that business.
On the boys, man.
Put foot to ice, as they say. Led by Kristaps Porzingis, his first game in about a little over a month. Big fella out there doing this thing. We'll discuss that a little bit. And since this series is really all about, you got Luka and Kyrie, you got Tatum and Brown. This series is really about duos. We are going to discuss our top 20 duos of all time. Not necessarily sports. Let's see who made our list. And then, as always, we'll do our mental check-in and give you our Fit Friday challenge, as well as the Audible quote of the week. So, but as always, we start with our honorable mentions and shout-outs. You got any before we get into it?
Hey, man, shout out to the softball team that is the Oklahoma Sooners. The ladies four-peat. I repeat, four-peat. They took down Texas last night in the Women's College World Series. Patty Gasso is she has already built the juggernaut. Now she has literally cemented her organization or her program. In my opinion, regardless of sex or sports,
Right.
I think at the top of the dynasty. I mean, you talking about four-peat, man.
Yeah, that's tough to do in any sport.
Exactly. Imagine going in as a freshman, you won every year, and you graduate as a senior as a 4-time national champion. That's something spectacular. So shout out to the ladies out there doing their thing. So they did phenomenal, man.
Absolutely. God, yeah, definitely feel like it's hard enough to win championships. You win four in your career, let alone 4 in a row. That's definitely deserving of high praise, regardless of gender. For me, I'm shout out to the bags, man. A lot of people out there getting bags. Shout out to Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson, 4
Yes, he
years,
did.
140, 110 guaranteed, highest non-quarterback in the history of the NFL. Shout out to CMC, that extension, 2 years, 38 mil.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, got his bag. I'm missing one more. Who's Nico Collins? Shout out to Nico Collins. He got his bag. We did Jalen last week. So who else? I'm missing somebody. I know somebody else got a bag. Can't think. Sorry if I missed you, but shout out to all the NFL players out there getting to the bag. Well deserved shot. Yeah, shout out to the guys that's on the way. We still got Jamar Chase. He's gonna be looking to get his soon. T. Higgins, same case. But yeah, shout out to those dudes because they definitely sacrifice their bodies every week for our fandom and entertainment. So they deserve every dime that they can get. And yeah, with that, let's get right into it, man. This WNBA season, definitely the most hyped, watched, whatever adjective you want to place in front of it in the history of the league. Maybe since the first year of WNBA action. A lot of eyeballs on particular players. We know it. Is it because of one particular player? Could say that. But one person isn't happy. I don't really want to say isn't happy. Let's just say one person believes that she deserves her just due. It's Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky. Of course, the rookie from LSU. She's a national champion. LSU.
Yep.
She has some things to say after the Chicago Sky played the Indiana Fever and her, I guess we could call it arch rival, Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever won that game, but unfortunately the news coming out of that game wasn't the game. It wasn't the competition. It was what a lot of people thought was a cheap shot taken by Kennedy Carter on Caitlin Clark that the league, in the game, is called a common foul. The league upgraded it to a flagrant foul. Angel Reese also got a shot in on Caitlin Clark in that same game. But more importantly, after the game, she has things to say. I'm just gonna paraphrase it. I didn't look it up. My apologies. I should have had the direct quote. Bad on me. But basically, what she was saying is there's been an uptick in viewership and attendance, and basically everybody's attributing it to Caitlin Clark for the most part. And what she had to say was it's not about one player. People aren't tuning in because of one player. That she was a part of that moment as well. And basically, without her, there'd be no Caitlin Clark. Now, this has been discussed on various shows. I think the show that really hit it the best was Speak. I'm not a huge fan of the show, mainly because I'm not a huge fan of Emmanuel Acho.
Me neither.
We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go into the details. I'm not a huge fan of that dude. I'm not a huge fan of really the panel. Joy Taylor's hit or miss with me. Shady McCoy's hit or miss with me. Acho, same thing.
He's more missed than hit.
Joy Taylor?
No.
Or Acho? Shady?
No.
Yeah, that definitely. He be wilding sometimes.
He's more missed than hit for sure.
Yeah. But I felt during this conversation, they did a fantastic job of coming from all angles. And honestly, I really agree with a lot of things that Shady had to say. Basically saying, like, he brought the numbers. Like, the average attendance in games participating in the Chicago Sky games this year is about 7,000. Last year it was about 7,000. Average attendance in games for the Indiana Fever, 17,000. Last year it was about 4,000 or 5,000. So every single viewership for every single event that you're having is due to one Caitlin Clark. Oh, appreciate you, Ron, man. He's in the building.
Ron's early. What's that?
I did. But and Aucho actually made a point as well, with him saying he had to trace back his steps and going back to look at the first time he ever mentioned Caitlin Clark, and he traced it back. And the first time he ever mentioned Caitlin Clark was actually the week before they played LSU, in which they defeated South Carolina basketball team. It was undefeated at the time, ironically led by her teammate Aaliyah Boston. Mm-hmm. And they knocked those guys out of the tournament, in which they would then go on the next week to play LSU. If I trace my own spotlight of women's college basketball, because I was already watching WNBA college basketball, I'd have to say it would be that moment as well. that moment hearing when they, because I kind of followed from afar South Carolina. They're undefeated. I'm a huge fan of Dawn Staley. Most people that know me know that. So I would follow, but I wasn't watching every game in South Carolina. I'd spot check them if they're on. I'll check out 5-10 minutes. They were dominating as well. Like it wasn't like it was really. You didn't have to. It wasn't much suspense to their games. So not every event. True, and that's what we get into. But I remember that when they beat them, that's kind of when the spotlight got put on Caitlin Clark. Also, and really that game wasn't really noticed. It was half Caitlin Clark, and it was half the way that they defended Angel Reese's teammate. Why am I messing up her name right now? I'm forgetting her name. They got drafted. No. Her teammate now with the Sky, the center. Yeah, remember they defended her like whoever was guarding her was basically standing in the paint because she was no threat from the 3-point line. Remember that was a bigger headline coming out of that game, how they defended her, than even Caitlin Clark playing. And so,
Ron,
yeah, appreciate you, Ron. Yeah, Cardoso, exactly. The way they defended her was bigger news coming out of the game than was Caitlin Clark playing.
Yeah.
But flash forward to the end. Of course, she did the ring thing in that game. Everybody was counting on South Carolina to go into Kyrie like Subed last night. No Diddy. What's happening, Rod?
Right. Good Rod. We can always count on you.
But and that was the first time everybody saw her do the ring thing. Point to the ring finger. Flash forward to the next week. LSU takes the dub. Angel Reese does the ring finger at her, and also the John Cena "You Can't See Me." It becomes this huge thing, and then we go into the next season, which is last season, and basically it's all eyes on Caitlin Clark. And to me, that's kind of where it stopped for Angel Reese. Like it was yes, they had eyes on them as they were the reigning champion. But Cardoso 6'8", I'm gonna make the next win.
Get in line, bro. I saw the first two pictures we had. Yeah, get in line, Ron. You got a lot of competition in that one, bro.
Yeah, you better go hit up Liz Cambridge. She the one. If you don't know about Liz Cambridge, hey, Google. Hey. But like to me, that's kind of where it stopped with Angel, though. Yeah, we followed LSU because they were the defending champion. I hate using the word defend. They were the reigning champion, and we were banking on seeing that rematch and how it shook out. But LSU struggled. And that kind of detracted. They did not have the same kind of season that they had the year prior when they won the championship. And even statistically, Angel Reese fell off a little bit. I think she averaged like 5 less points per game and a couple of less rebounds. While Caitlin Clark on the other side was chasing down Kelsey Plum and Pistol Pete. So eyes were on her, not only because of her game, but because of the records. And it became this separation. And of course, you had South Carolina doing what they were doing. They just killing everybody. They were like that last team at the end of Varsity Blues, doing backflips on the court and everything. But that's right. Yeah, you go to the tournament, everybody gets the rematch, and yes, that's where the anticipation pick back up. But to me, like, all eyes were on Caitlin like all year. You were kind of like you were a ramp on a motorbike course. You weren't a contestant. You know what I mean? Like she's talking like she was a contestant, like they riding side by side on this course. No, you were a ramp to elevate her when she needed to be elevated. And technically, you still are. Like, you still just a ramp. You're not a contestant. We're not racing together to see who wins. And the thing, and I hate it. I hate doing. I hate talking about this, but it just, when people are saying that there's jealousy in this league, like, this is what they're pointing to, and now using this as a scapegoat. It's like you and I were talking beforehand. It's like, and parents understand. You tell one kid to do something, or ask them to do something, and when you get home and they're like, "Hey, Dad, I did what you asked me to," and the love, "Hey, I helped too. I did it too. Me too." And you like, what's the first thing out of your mouth? Man, stop trying to get attention all the time. Like, calm down. I know you did, but it's not about you right now. And I feel like that's a conversation somebody needs to have with Angel Reese, because with everything going on in this league, and Caitlin Clark ain't mentioned you once. That was the thing that was kind of regurgitated over and over and over. You doing all this talk, everybody's doing all this talking, all these players wrote all the time. Caitlin Clark ain't mentioned none of y'all by name. So
she's relatively quiet.
So it's like, this guy might need to smoke some sativa. Right, but all right, Rob. We're gonna change your name from uncensored to censored. You keep talking about Diddy, man.
Yeah, you
and every comment you make can't be cut under the no Diddy umbrella. But I don't know. Is it just me, man? What's your thoughts on this? Like, to me, it just comes off as, every time you open your mouth, can I hear you talk about your game? Can I hear you talk about your teammates' game? Why does the girl got knocked down on the court, you on the bench, and you celebrating her getting knocked down? Why is everything about your game and your career right now about this other player?
Well, one thing I was curious, like, was she asked about this, or was this just something that she just came out and just said? If it's something that she just came out and said, I can 100% agree with what you're saying and rock. But if it was something that she asked, I mean, she probably just probably not even 100% thinking about the question, just answered it. But so here's my thing. I just wish none of this was part of the conversation. Like, nothing. Like,
right.
Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, whoever, all this extra stuff is not necessary. It's almost as if it's to the point where the national media is creating these narratives to get the talk about the WNBA, but it's not specifically about the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
because like me and you, we've been watching WNBA for the last 27 years. All right, we've been watching it because we like the sport of basketball. We like what the ladies have been doing since forever, before Caitlin and Angel Reese even stepped foot on the court. I wish we could get back to the actual talk of what's happening on the court. Like, all this extra crap it's shit that ain't got nothing to do with the basketball part. That's what's irritating for me, and I'm pretty sure it's irritating for you and the true lifers that love the WNBA. This shit is gone. It's been blown up way out of proportion. It's unnecessary, and we ain't even a quarter way through the season, and I'm already exhausted with the WNBA. I'm exhausted. I am mentally exhausted with the WNBA, because every day it's another layer of conversation about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and all this other crap. I look, we can give each and every last lady props to what they're doing in the WNBA, because they earned it, they deserved it, they doing their part. But two things can be right at the same time. So I agree that with Caitlin Clark, it does bring in a certain amount of eyes, because she comes with a certain fan base that has came with her watching her in college basketball. That's fact. All right, we can't cap on that. But my thing is we could also show love and gratitude to the ladies that have laid down the foundation of the WNBA before either Caitlin or Angel Reese got into the league. So they've been doing something right. It's been around for 27 years, 27 years. So they're doing something right. Now, have the numbers always been there? No. Is the profit always been there? Probably not. But they've been doing something right to be around for almost 30 years. So we can't like it's just all of a sudden, WNBA is something new because Caitlin and Angel are there. No, it was there before them. They had to go somewhere. It was either that or go overseas. Right. So what was you going to do? So now that you're in the WNBA, you're just an added layer to help build and promote the content. And however it comes, it's eyes. Who cares how it comes? It's eyes. It's eyes to your product, eyes to your content, and whatever brings the eyes and the content, or the eyes and the popularity to your content, it should be appreciated. Now, is there some form of jealousy? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there was a form of jealousy around LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. There's a level of jealousy, yeah. But just to say that they just 100% is 100% hating, but I think it's more generated because of it's the nauseating amount of talk by the national media, and like that gets old. It gets exhausted. I mean, if I was a lady in the WNBA, I'd be like, man, can we talk ball? Can we talk ball? What does this have to do with the game tonight, or the game tomorrow, or the game in the future? What does this have to do with any of it? So I'm pretty sure.
What do you think about her specifically saying that she's embracing being the villain?
Now, here's my thing, Angel. When it comes to being a villain, and if you're saying you're going to embrace it, that comes with a lot of hate. It comes with a lot of scrutiny. If you're able to take it, villain on. If you can't take it, don't say that. Don't say things like that. You gotta when you take on that role, you gotta be willing to be 10 toes down on that role and be able to deal with. There's gonna be some people that's gonna probably stalk you and jump in your DMs. It shouldn't happen, but that happens in sports. That's what comes with the territory of saying you want to be the villain. People they're gonna throw unnecessary hate at you because if you're gonna say you're gonna play that role, that skin got to be thick, and you can't fold under that. Oh, my feelings is hurt. These people are coming after me. All these messages. You're kind of asking for it. Yeah, you're slightly kind of asking for it.
My thing is you folded to it because in college. Yeah, I don't. She didn't come out and say she embraced it, but with the after the whole point at the ring fan can't see me. All I remember is once that season was over and there's at the podium talking about the championship. Remember, she broke down in tears, because of how people were on her, or acting way heavy on you. And the thing. I think the thing that also makes it tough for rookies in the WNBA is versus the NBA and other sports. You don't get that time, bro. Their season literally went college season, tournament, draft. Now you in the WNBA season, right? Be playing. You don't have that time to build up or get lucky. You don't got 3 months to hit the weight room or talk to your vets. Hey, how's it? What can I expect? What do I need to work? No, you thrown straight to the wolves. Yeah. So you going from being the villain to getting a tiny break to the best time of your life, and going right back. You trying to be somebody's villain. Yeah, like you said, I agree with you 100%. Like that mentally can wear on you, and you just kind of showed you couldn't handle it in college. Yeah. And now, how are you supposed to handle that now? Like are you going to mentally wear yourself out before your career really gets going?
Yeah. I'll also add this in. Now, death threats, that's corny. People,
yeah, absolutely.
That's corny. And I think that has no place in sports, but unfortunately, that's been part of sports since the beginning of sports. So it's I sympathize with the players and all that stuff, but It's I'm looking at. I mean, that's the trash part of our society is people going to say hateful things. I mean, and as we always talk about mental health, man, that can weigh heavy on somebody's mental health. So I'm just hoping that Angel can stay mentally strong, but at the same time, I need you to focus more on the game part. I understand what she's saying. I totally understand what she's saying, but at the same time, was it necessary to say it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what is this adding to the main goal? The main goal is to viewers, is to get the eyes on the content and to perform well. Because if Angel goes out here and starts playing like straight ass crack, they really gonna be on her head.
Yeah. Really especially not to mention, I think one of the better things that was said on Speak was you talking and you bringing this up and you trying to get this attention. Like Caitlyn went 1 and you went 2. You weren't even the number 2 pick.
Yeah, you went like 7.
Yeah. You're not even the highest draft pick on your team. Yeah, that's Camila Cardozo.
Yeah, she went before. Yeah, you got a point.
So let's lock down those spots first. Yeah. But like I say, man, good luck to the young guy. I'm rooting for. I think you need to get some new PR people in your life immediately.
But let's focus on basketball. Yeah. Let's focus on playing basketball and let your game do your talking for you. You know what I'm saying? Like the best thing, they ain't gotta say much because they know what's about to happen when I get on this court. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know you him or you her, you ain't gotta talk.
Yeah. Absolutely.
My game gonna do all the talking it needs necessary to be said.
Right. And especially like at I hate to bring this up again, for her and Miss Kennedy, y'all lost that game, bro. You don't get to lose and talk shit. That ain't how the game go.
That ain't how that work.
That ain't how that work. You don't get to lose the game and then come out and talk shit. You especially y'all from Chicago, so I'm gonna quote one of the greatest Chicagoans of all time, and say the name if you know who it is. When you lose, you supposed to shut what they call the fuck up. Yeah, rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man. Oh man. But shout out, wish all the ladies luck. I just wish a little bit more luck to my Las Vegas Aces as we pursue our third straight WNBA. Hey, let's do it. Matter of fact, that's who I want to hear you talk about, Angel. I don't want to hear you talk about Caitlyn no more. I want to hear you talk about A'ja Wilson, because that's who you have the potential to be like. And she's dominating the league right now. So let me hear you talk about A'ja, wanting to catch A'ja, and and do what she's doing.
That's what's bothering me about all the talk about the WNBA right now. It's about all this other shit. How are we ignoring that A'ja Wilson is playing out of her mind right now?
Beasting.
How are we
the night 36-15 and
she is balling out the motherfucking gym right now, and none of it getting talked about because it's all this other bullshit that's not important to the game of basketball. If we talking basketball, there should be nothing talked about but A'ja motherfucking Wilson right now. There should be nothing talked about.
Yeah, she's getting it done. Who knows? Maybe we can get her in for a guest spot on Audible one day. Let's see if I can make that happen.
Come on, A'ja. Come on, A'ja. We got number love for you out here. He'll be fine as hell with you. The voice kind of scared me. All of them. Hey, I ain't no cat, dog. Her voice scared the shit out of me. Hey, first time I heard that. But you a hooper, though, baby.
Yeah, she a hooper.
You'll find careful ass.
But speaking about championships and chasing rings, we got right now what we got going on. We got the NBA Finals. That's what people want to talk about. Game 1 last night, if you want to call it that. Dallas walked into Boston, and
exhibition.
Yeah, they got what you said it like Rocky's train. It's an exhibition.
That's a motherfucker.
Hey, they got showed what time it was. Kristaps Porzingis came off the bench and like bro had like 40 in the first quarter. No, I think he finished 15 in the first quarter. As Boston was up 17 in the first quarter and just kind of never, they didn't look back from there. They just got it going. Luka finished with 30, but it was like the most ineffective 30 points you've seen in a while. Jaylen Brown also had a game. 22, 6 rebounds, couple assists. Derek White performed very well. Drew Holiday performed well. Kristaps 20 off the bench. Hauser, a couple of buckets. Hauser hit a bucket. He didn't even put his hands down. He kept his hands up, caught it, and just kind of flicked his wrist and shot it, man. It was a crazy looking shot. Boston just dominated the whole game. Didn't let Kyrie get off at all. Kyrie was not prepared for the way that they defended him. The Mavericks have been killing people with the pick and roll all playoffs. Celtics found a way to slow that down. They were just ready. They were ready. There was no rush. They were ready to play from the opening tip. Dominated the paint. Shot the three ball, but 38% from three. Outshot him from three, 16-7. Free throws about even. Blocks 9-1. Turnovers even. Like points in the paint. They actually got outscored in the paint. But I think a lot of that was the end of the game. Like watching the game, Boston just did whatever they wanted to do. Whatever they wanted to do. What stood out to you? What can Dallas do in game 2 to regroup?
Man, I'll be honest, Bobby. I don't know if we're gonna spend too much time on this topic because it's really much to talk about. Boston came out and showed their ass. They, like you said in the opening, they put boot to asses. All right, they put boots to asses. All right, and that's just what it is. Fact of the matter is, this is what's bad for Dallas. You got all 5 starters in double figures. You can't have that. You can't have that. And then Kristaps, first game back in almost 50 days, drops 20. And then he played hell of a good. He had like 4 blocks. Okay, 3 blocks. Yeah. 3.
Yeah.
And you know, come on, man. What can Dallas do? Boy, they better hope and pray that Luka drops another 30. Kyrie can drop his 25. And hope that they can get the rest of the points from somebody else, because I strategy-wise, I don't know what they can do. When you look at Boston's all 5 starters scoring in double figures, the defense pretty much they threw body after body at Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't care about the switches. They didn't care.
No.
I mean, what strategic-wise, I don't know what Jason Kidd can really do in this situation. He just better hope they make buckets. I mean, you know what they can do? Kyrie got to go in there with that sage again. That's it.
He'll just spread that sage around.
That's all I got. I mean, I don't know what else to really. You better get the sage. Better come in there and start and get that Demons of Game 1 out the way. That's all I got, dog. That was just a dress down, bro.
Yeah, I think just defensively they got to step up more. They and that was the thing that actually that's what got them there. The fact that defensively, Kyrie and Luka, neither one is a great defender, but the effort that they were putting. I think last night that they Boston just came out so out of the gates, just like let's get it. Yeah, like they just hit them in the mouth so quick. It was like they couldn't respond. Like they just took all the energy out of the team. We did see Dallas make the labor because they got down like 30 points, and you saw Dallas make the run. They cut it to 8 points. Almost went into the fourth quarter with it at 8 points, and you started to say, okay, they you don't want that. You know I've been a proponent this whole playoffs of you have to blow the Dallas Mavericks out. You do not want to see Kyrie and Luka dribbling at you with the ball in their hands in a close game, 5 minutes on that clock. And to their credit, Boston understood the assignment. They did not let it get to that. As soon as they cut it to 8, they turned right back up, got it 13 going into the fourth quarter, and then just handled it from there. I think it's about the defensive adjustments more than offensive for Dallas, because to me, they just kind of miss shots. They missed some shots they've been making all throughout the playoffs, but defensively, I don't know what they can do. Like, Derek Lively, he had zero, Lively or Gafford. Just Kristaps was not the matchup that they wanted. Such a myth. I mean, and again, he's a 3-level scorer for a guy who's 7'4". Like, he's attacking the basket, he's hitting you from outside, he's posting these guys up. A couple of flops. I saw Green got switched on him one time, tried to flop on him, like the office was like, nah, you can't flop on this dude. They may have to play like Lively and Gafford together when Kristaps is in the game and try and run quick switches, but I don't know. I can't wait to see what kind of defensive adjustments trying to make. I think Kyrie's gonna have a better game 2. I don't see him having another game like that. He's experienced. Not only he's a champion, so he's been in this situation before. Obviously, he was a part of our 3-1 team that was down 3-1, and I mean that's another thing I think the Mavs have in their favor. You're on the road. You're supposed to lose, so you know what do they say? Series don't start until somebody wins on the road. Mm-hmm. So you know, as of right now, there's no major screw ups. You're supposed to be down 0-1. You're trying to steal one. So,
hey,
I got
a good feeling.
Like someone on beers, lepers responses. Oh man, it did. Hey,
it was an exhibition.
They completely undressed him. And the coaching matchup is interesting too, because hell, this is the highlight of both coaches' careers. You know, Jason Kidd hasn't been in this situation as a head coach. Neither is Joe. Well, Joe was that was Ime lost the finals. So neither coach has been in this situation. Shout out to Mazzulla for winning his first game, because that dude he has a constant state of fear on his face, like stuck on his face. He always looks scared, bro.
Hey, one thing he learned from Udoka, he said, man, don't mess with none of these executive wives. Leave them alone. He did learn that though.
The no comment. But game 2 Sunday. You got any predictions for game 2?
Dallas better hope you can make it competitive. I'm already thinking they're going to be down 0-2 going back to Dallas. So
Bill Cosby put something in the mask gate. Oh, we got to get out of here, Rod.
Yep.
Go home, sir.
Spike the Gatorade. No, I think the only adjustments that, like you said, Dallas got to pick up the defensive intensity. Maybe putting Lively and Gafford might work, but then again, this got to be the series that Kyrie and Luka got to actually max out on both ends of the court. I think. Because we seen in his playoffs, Luka can play some defense when it matters, but
that's the thing. They were hustling that. They were on the floor for loose balls. The effort was there.
It needs to happen. It needs to show up for all.
Yeah, the results just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Dallas to get the dub in game 2. I think they bring it back, and I think Boston's lost game 2 of every series except for the one against us. So, and they've shown in the playoffs they can be got at home. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take Kyrie to bounce back strong. put his imprint on the series. I don't think my thing with Boston. I don't believe in Jaylen Brown. I don't believe in Jaylen Brown. So I definitely don't think Kristaps is gonna do what he did again. He may have a good game. It ain't gonna be like that. I don't think Boston come out with the same intensity. They'll let up a little bit. Dallas sneak one. We'll be back in Dallas 1-1.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm standing on that. So if by next Friday the series is 3-0 Boston, the podcast be canceled. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, I won't be surprised though.
Now it's time for that main event, man. Time to have some fun. You know, we like to have fun. We talking sports, life, and culture. We wanted to be silly this week, especially since the finals was about duos. It just sparked an interesting question in my mind, in which I hit more up. I was like, hey, let's talk about the top duos in sport. But then they expand. I'm like, man, hey, we a life and culture. Let's just do duos. Forget sports. Top duos of whatever, man. So whatever you could think of that's a duo, and we're gonna try and break it down. We got the list. I'm standing on my list. I'm sure Mark's standing on his list. And hey, in the comments, man, if you hear something or you don't hear something, hey, let it be known. We'll start with some honorable mentions though. You get anything that you thought of like after the fact or during, and you was like, I can't put it on the list. Anything that didn't make your list that you just want to shout out.
I'm surprised I didn't put it on the list. I didn't put on Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce on my list. I am solely shocked I did not put that on my list, but that be
they are new. Yeah, they are new.
Yeah, so I can't believe I didn't put them on there. But to kick it off on my 20 spot, this is silly, but hey, it's something important. It's in my household. I got Kool-Aid and sugar as the best combo. As one of the best combos, duos in all of culture and sports. Wait,
I respect it.
Here's my thing.
Uh-oh.
Now I know. My people, they want to put, just tip the sugar bag over. All right. So here's my measurement.
I'm one of them.
1 cup of sugar to 1 pack of Kool-Aid. But I do so for a
what kind of cup?
No, so I do a gallon jug. All right.
Okay.
And then I do 2 packets of Kool-Aid, so there's 2 cups of sugar. That's my ratio. Okay. But you gotta.
But what kind of cup?
Oh man,
are you talking about a literal measured cup?
Yeah, measured cup.
So 8 ounces.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but here's my trick. You got to use hot water so that sugar dissolves. Otherwise, you be crunching on sugar if you just throw it into cold water. So that's always been my thing. Hot water, and then you ice it down to kind of quicken up the process of cooling it off. Yeah.
All right. Just K1 thoughts.
That's actually a good duo. My 19th spot, I got Oklahoma in softball.
Oh, but are we going straight through, or are we doing back and forth?
Nah, I just go straight through.
Okay.
Oklahoma in softball. We gave them props to the Sooners going to 4P. I think that's kind of a duo that is popping right now. So, and they doing their thing. 18, I got Malone and Stockton. I was a fan of Malone until I found out that his off the court stuff, that's neither here nor there. But I will not deny that the duo of Malone and Stockton is A1. All right. 17, I got Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. I got them on there. I definitely, Sean Kemp was doing his thing. Gary Payton was doing his thing. They were a great duo in Seattle. 16, I got Dawn Staley in South Carolina. That's a good duo right there. I mean, you can't knock it. She's building a juggernaut. All right. So we'll see how long she stays in South Carolina. We'll see. So I like that combo right there. 16. No, that was 16. 15.
Yeah, that was.
I got the Undertaker in WWE. He was like their mainstay.
Okay.
He was like their guy during the whole Attitude Era. That kind of was like their beacon that kind of rallied the locker room together, and he was a mainstay ever since he's retired. He, kind of does shows for him every now and then, and he does their thing for WWE. All right. 14 years.
Pause.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna catch up to you. Remember, we got like 45 minutes left to field, man. We gotta go back. We gotta do this thing. You gotta slow down. You running through your list. We're gonna have like 10 minutes left in the show.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna catch you up at you're at 15. You're 15 or you're going to 4. Yeah, you're 15 going to 4 hours. So I'm gonna get first my honorable mention I didn't put on there that I swore I was gonna put on there, but it didn't work out. Plain potato chips and hot sauce.
Boom.
If you don't know, now you know.
That's
plain potato chips and hot sauce. That's my honorable mention that didn't make it. I'll go ahead and where my list. We get number 20. Shake and bake. No, I'm not talking about what you put on your pork chops. I'm talking about Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr. Talladega Nights, baby. Shake and bake. That is a dynamic duo. One of the greatest of all time dynamic duos. Maybe you can let me win, but if you win, then how am I gonna win? You know, first and last.
That's good.
Hey, number 19, Bonnie and Clyde. Shout out to the wife. She actually put on for them, so we got them on there. Number 18, beans and cornbread.
Hey.
Nope, not beans and cornbread. Red beans and rice. Red beans and rice. When it's made the right way,
slaps.
Yes, sir. That was 18, 17. UGK, Bun B and Pimp C.
How did I not put them on my list?
Bun B and Pimp C. Let me try and keep. We got a couple comments to see what the folks talking about. MJ and Wonder.
Rod, stupid, bro.
We're not going there. Hey, leave Michael Jackson alone.
Yeah,
that man. No. Chuck D and Flay.
Yeah, that's a good duo.
Respect,
like
absolutely.
Respect
I'm. Oh my God.
Nope, skip that last one.
This man trying to get us canceled. All right, where did I stop right there? Okay. After UGK, with a 20, 19, 18, 16. Batman and Robin. Kind of low on my list, probably. But, again, this is like really in no particular order, except for my number one. My number one really is my number one.
Yeah, same
and
here.
Then, to catch up with you, 15. Mac and cheese.
No doubt.
Mac and cheese.
No doubt. It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I feel you.
All right, so now we should be caught up.
Hey, your 15 actually matches with my 14.
Okay.
Fried chicken and hot sauce. Gotta have it.
Hey. Yeah.
Gotta have it. All right?
Yeah.
You gotta have it. Hey, if you got fried chicken at the crib, but we ain't got no hot sauce, we got a problem. You better come up with something. Hey, come on, for real. We got a big problem right there. Yeah, big boy,
big 1 3 stacks.
Yeah,
it is, ain't he?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. 14.
Hold on. I gotta go.
Okay.
We got back and forth.
Right,
get some of these comments on Red Man and Method Man. Okay. I can't lie, did not make my list. Shout out Rod. I can't lie. And I don't know. They should have. I'm ashamed of myself.
I know, me too, man.
Amber Rose and Black China.
See, Rod's stupid, bro.
Oh man, it's killing me. All right, so where I left off, Mac. Okay, my next one after that, Montana and Rice.
He made both of our lists. He made both.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Montana and Rice.
Hey, you can't deny it.
Yeah, ain't even got to explain it, man. You know what it is. All right, go for it.
13. I got the Lions and Cowboys playing on Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
It's like almost traditional at this point.
Yeah.
You can't go without it. It's part of it. Matter of fact, it's part of your Thanksgiving routine at this point.
Facts.
You know the Lions are going to be the early game. The Cowboys are going to be the second game, and then whatever game they feel like throwing as a third game.
Yeah.
Whatever. But the Lions and Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day is that duo that is just cemented as part of your Thanksgiving routine. It's just part of it. Can't go without it.
Absolutely. Just please don't let Jack Harlow perform again.
Yo,
that was so terrible, bro.
What was that? I was like, what in the world is going on?
Let's go. Michael Irvin and Booker.
I mean, can't lie.
Oh man, yeah, I can't even say, but hey, he's still my guy, man. All about you. Next on mine, probably it might be on yours, probably higher. I know it's on a lot of people's. They're not necessarily together, but they will always be mentioned in the same breath. Big and Pop. Big and Pop.
Myself, you making me look bad, man. I am ashamed of myself. No, for real, I am so ashamed of myself. I can't believe I did.
But it was so many different ways to go this assignment though. So it's like there's not a I had to force myself to do my list certain ways so I would remember certain things.
Damn, I can't believe I did put this.
And I mean, this that's why we got them in the comments letting us know where we messed up.
Well, I messed up.
Yeah,
right
Big
there.
Pop.
Yeah,
they'll always be mentioned together, even though they weren't a group or hey, it's Big and Pop, man. It is what it is. Yeah. All right, go for it, sir.
I'm over here slumming, man. God. All right, number 12. This is one of my favorite desserts right here. All right.
Okay.
I got apple pie and whipped cream, or you can sub out the whipped cream with vanilla bean ice cream.
Okay.
Either.
Reggie Bush and Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget his first name, but yeah, that was a great backfield. Man, people don't know Reggie Bush didn't lead that team in rushing.
Lindell
White did. Yeah, Lindell White. Yeah.
Yep. Lindell White.
Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah, they was doing their thing in USC, man.
Yeah, the wife tried to get me to put that on my list too. Apple pie and ice cream. I was like, yeah. All right, next on mine, Ken and Barbie. Ken and Barbie.
Oh wow! I would have never thought about that, bro.
Eliminated, they like Ken and Barbie, man. Almost didn't make, but I was like, yeah, man, they're one of the best duos ever. Baby oil.
Rod. I'm telling you, man. Rod, help, bro.
You need to talk to your pastor.
Yeah.
A fatty and a grill.
Light it up.
Oh man. All right. You, sir.
11. I got Sunday in football. Probably one of the greatest duos ever.
Yes.
I know we got Monday. Now they doing Thursdays. They do some Friday and Saturdays. But it's all about Sunday in football. I mean, and doing the tailgating, the parties, of course, the Super Bowl. I mean, Sunday in football is synonymous. It's just one of the better duos that I could ever thought of. So that's my
Yeah.
number 11.
All right. I got you. I'll see your Sunday in football, and I will raise you spaghetti and meatballs, baby.
Hey, talk about it.
Spaghetti and meatball. I just made that last week too.
Gotta talk about it, man.
Spaghetti. I love pasta. I love Italian food. Yeah, man, spaghetti and meatballs. It comes through every time.
Clutch. Oh my gosh, a good meatball.
Oh yeah.
God. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah. All right, number 10. Because my grandfather is so religious, he would be mad at me if I just made Sunday and football synonymous. So I got Sunday in church. All right, at my number 10, Sunday in church. Especially, growing up, I grew up in the church. Sunday was the thing, man. You get all dressed up, especially on an Easter Sunday. You
yes, sir.
Dressed in the nines. Mama got the pot roast already going before we left, because you're gonna be in church for a minute. So you got Sunday school, then you got the actual service, and then you mingle after the service. So that's a good 3-4 hours. And then that pot roast will be nice and popping by the time you get back to the crib. Rod,
what are you trying to do to our show, Rod?
Rod, go see your pastor immediately, like right now. Get off the and go see your reverend.
Right, if don't just go in there and in the back where they got light all the candles.
Don't even wait till Sunday. Go now.
Somebody having choir rehearsal right now. You can make it.
You need to go. You need to go repent right now, man.
All right, got the Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna hit the Magic and Bird, man. Again, two people who will always be affiliated with each other.
Yes,
they resurrected the NBA when it was NBA was pretty much about to fold. Wasn't far away from folding. Magic and Bird piqued America's interest, and they two of the best to ever do it. So Magic and Bird, shout out to y'all.
Big time, hey, that's a good one. I can't believe I didn't put that. Damn, Bobby over here got me looking like a slum right now, man. All right, number nine. Speaking of, I just kind of mentioned it, pot roast and mashed potatoes. Ain't better than getting that nice, tender chuck roast, been braised and stewing for 4 hours, and you take a big old hunk of that meat and it falls apart, but you slap it right on top of that nice, fluffy mashed potatoes, but you take some rice that you cooked it in and you pour it on top. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, that's probably one of my go-to comfort meals of all time. Is some good pot roast with that nice au jus on top of some good potatoes, man.
That's one of the meals like I couldn't stand as a kid.
Oh no, I love
couldn't stand it as a kid. I couldn't stand it. Like it tasted all slimy in my mouth. When I was a kid, texture was everything. That was oh man, but as I grew and expanded my palate, so I'm all the way there with you. And Rod,
Rod, go see your pastor right now.
Go see all the pastors.
All of them, the whole city.
All right, hit you another people Sonny and Cher. Sonny and Cher, one of the greatest musical acts of all time. Cher still doing it, bro.
Yeah.
And got like a 22-year-old boy, man. She dated somebody super young, giving that thing away, man.
You're probably doing what, dog?
Bruh, Cher, like, how she doing it, man?
Hey, Bob, You doing, dog?
She's still giving this. She's 78, 79, 50 years old. Still giving that thing away, man. I don't even know how. Like, bro, there are two women I will never understand how they get dudes here to share right now. And what's the comedian name? You know who I'm talking about. Kathy Griffin.
Oh.
Kathy Griffin has been ran through like 75% of Hollywood, and I don't know how. And not even like the old people, like prime Justin Timberlake, not like grown man Justin Timberlake. Prime NSYNC Justin Timberlake smashed Kathy Griffin when he was with NSYNC, bro.
We was worried about Rod. I'm worried about you now, Bobby. Rod, you, dog. What is going on right now?
I don't know what's wrong. It's a Hollywood thing.
Oh,
boats and hoes. Hey, boats and hoes.
Yeah. Hey, y'all keeping it.
And Monica and Bill. Hey, that's a fact though. That's a historical duo.
Turn the Oval Office to Oval Office. Y'all live in the chat tonight.
Ike and Tina. Hey.
Oh wow, bro. Y'all killing me tonight, bro.
Oh man. So it was a fake vegetarian. Hey, I was not a fake vegetarian. I just kept giving me all of these foods that I wasn't messing with, man.
Hey yo,
I still enjoy a nice garden salad every once in a while.
Yeah, with a
hey,
nice
let's go. What's happening, Sergeant Snow? My guy out there in the bayou.
It's good, Snow. Out in the boot, huh?
Yeah. LSU representative. It was never vegetarian. Bro, just hopping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, they coming for you.
I'm saying.
Yeah, man. It's all right. I'm going to take some.
W head Gail King and Oprah. No, you got to go Stedman first. Stedman first.
Yeah, Stedman.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about definition of play your role?
Stedman. Yeah.
Stedman.
Yep.
All right,
where we at? It's on you, yeah.
Number 8. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Made my list. I mean, the Warriors don't even get probably even thought of if there's no Steph and Klay, man.
Absolutely.
They brought championships, stability, and that pedigree to that organization. So yeah, Steph and Klay, Splash Brothers, man, got to give them their props.
Absolutely. Did not make my list, but you're absolutely right. So this is both on Angel Reese wants credit. She doesn't deserve coming from an LSU fan. True. Yeah. Go back and rewatch it, man. We definitely spoke on it.
Hey, Snow, be careful down there saying that down in the boot, boy.
Peter, go Susan. Hey, shout out Peter. Thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button for me if you haven't already. Appreciate you for watching, sir.
Boy, Snow, they gonna come get you, dog.
Oh, this is a guy like the Jenny and Forrest. I like it. Didn't make my list, but I like it.
Yeah.
Or if you could go Forrest and Lieutenant Dan too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we really had a better relationship with Lieutenant Dan. They was getting them gozillions together. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real.
Who's you hit it with? Where's my list? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you're number 8, Bobby.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I like it.
Hey, flashback, man. It was Tom and Jerry, man. If you didn't spend hours on end watching Tom and Jerry as a kid, man, I don't even want to know you, bro, man.
Facts.
I swear, and still have not seen every episode of Tom and Jerry.
Facts. I didn't know they had so many episodes, bro.
Right? You remember you had the episodes with Spike. Then you had the episodes the racist as hell episodes where you had the black lady, you all you could see was her feet. You never saw past her knees.
Hey,
why they do Mamie like that?
Hey, they had to do like that. They had to do Mammy like that.
The fans and yeah, that's Big Ron.
Now, Ron, why your hand so fast? Like, is that a good way or a bad way? What you mean? Like,
saying it has large file and she deserves a smidget of the credit. And she's getting a smidget, and that's it. This is all like this too. Marlon and Sean Wayne. I was man. They didn't make my list, but I fought. I tried. That man, white chicks.
Yeah.
The little man. Yeah. Like Marlon and Sean Wayne is definitely.
I like that.
One of the best duos. Who's on? It's on you, sir.
Yeah, number 7. This one's near and dear to me. We got Kansas City and barbecue. It's a must. It's almost like Detroit and liquor stores. It's like it goes with our city. You know, that's just what we do out here. We got barbecue spots everywhere, whether it's the big name ones, the mom and pop joints. I mean, we got barbecue spots everywhere in Kansas City.
Rod.
Yo, you didn't hit the whole stereotype spectrum. I respect
you know. All right, where we at? Okay. Now I'm gonna take it back to the simple things.
Mm-hmm.
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies. There's some milk and cookies. Didn't already tell your punk ass boy you couldn't have.
Hey man, I'm moving, bro.
Man, that's 2 Bertie Mac references in one show, man. Man, rest in peace, Unc.
Milk and cookies. My number 6. You kind of already referenced into it, but I went Jerry Rice in quarterback because it didn't matter who the quarterback was.
True.
Jerry got his. Jerry was just that damn. So I went Jerry. I didn't go as specific. Get them dollars, y'all.
I don't know. I mean, Rod, the strip clubs I go to, they don't even wear G-string. So.
Ooh. Yeah, you out in Vegas. Yeah. Y'all on another level.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry. It didn't matter who was throwing the ball to Jerry. He caught it. All right. That's how good it was. So that's my number 6.
Big facts. Mine. Another dynamic duo that'll always be linked. Shaq and Kobe. So, like you said, they'll always be linked. Rest in peace, Kobe. Shaq. I hope we find a way to keep inside the NBA going. I guess they got one more season left. I hope we find a way to keep it going after that. But yeah, going Shaq and Kobe, sir.
I did. I'm number 5. Probably should have been my number 1, but I got tacos and Modelo. Now you can insert whatever beer you want, but I'm a Modelo beer drinker. With my tacos. So tacos and Modelo.
Strippers and loons.
Hey, y'all are live in the chat. I love it.
I'm saying Sierra and that's not a duo.
Yeah, that's right. Called a triangle. That is a problem.
Yeah. Scotty.
Yeah, triangle. Oh, yo, wow.
All right, Modelo and was it Modelo and tacos?
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Okay.
Modelo and tacos
with the consomme.
Hey, that's that. Hey, that beer? Oh no.
All right, here's as we get close. Spike Lee and Denzel.
Ooh. Okay.
Obviously Spike is who he is, but man, Spike and Denzel made some classic movies. You got X, Mo Better Blues, Inside Man. It's like when Spike really needs to get down, he knows exactly who to call, and Denzel delivers every time.
My money low, Denzel. What you doing? Spike know who to call when that money get low. He know.
Early '80s and Jerry curls. Hey,
hit him with the prime. It looked wet, dry.
Really, you know what I thought of as I was reading that? It made me think of Charlie Murphy in the Prince skit.
Yo, chill.
Man, Jose and Orange Street. Oh man,
damn it, Rod.
Man, I love Fridays.
I hope we make it to next Friday.
I'm saying. Beer's better. I'm gonna find out one day.
We gonna have to find out. We ain't just gonna talk about it. We gonna have to see.
Oh my goodness. O.J. Simpson and gloves. Technically, that's not a duo. He was not found with the gloves on, so we cannot count that dude. Right? It didn't fit, so we quit. Brittany Griner and vape pants.
Hey yo, what is going on here? Hey yo.
Oh, I like that. Did Ron? No, Ron. I'm not. You gonna leave my guy alone? That man is a champion.
Y'all leave Mike alone, man.
I like that one. No, Martin and Gina. Absolutely.
That's a good one. Definitely a good one. That's a good one.
All right, where we at? Are we on? Is on you?
Did you go number 5?
Did I? Last thing I said was Denzel and Spike.
Yeah. All right. So my number 4. Matter of fact, they just dropped their 4th movie together. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
I mean, okay.
Bad Boy series has been
number 12.
Yeah, it's been fire. So I went Martin Lawrence and Will Smith at number 4 for me.
For me, they also had a movie recently. Mario and Luigi.
Mario and Luigi.
Hey, again, man. Mario and Luigi raised a lot of us, and they still going. Like Mario and Luigi have raised generations of kids.
That's actually no cap, for real. That's legit. I agree with that. Yeah, just like with Tom and Jerry. Hey, you gotta go.
Yeah. Queen Latifah and the Rod.
Right.
Allegedly. You gotta put allegedly.
No. He ain't talking about that strap.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but you still got. How do we know she used one? You know, she might be the finger queen. You know what I mean?
Don't feed into it. Don't feed into it.
Them thumb ups.
I mean, don't feed into it. Don't feed into it. Oh Lord, this show has gone off the rails. We gonna all need. We gonna have to sage the whole show next week. Reed, let me get some of that sage, man. All right, number 3 for me. Now, a lot of people may not agree with this, but for me, I love a real spicy hot wing that goes with blue cheese dressing and the chunky blue cheese dressing, where you take that nice saucy hot wing, you dip it in the blue cheeses, and the chunk lands on it, and you eat it all together. It's probably one of the best combos ever. I don't like ranch. I can't stand ranch. Hate it.
Okay. I can dig it. 3 for me is, from a food standpoint, this is my last food one. It has to be the greatest food combo of all time because it never fails. Don't matter how old you are, don't matter where you are. Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, my man.
Boy, if you have not had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich recently, you're a liar. It's the 2 condiments like 99% of human beings have in their home.
Yeah. I just had it. I just had it last week. Hey, no cap, no cap. Hey, love peanut butter and jelly, man. Finger ups for Latifah. Oh, I love y'all so live in the comments tonight, man. I love it. Jada and Pac, okay.
Yeah,
I can respect it. All right, my number 2. My second favorite sports duo. I got Jordan and Pippen at number 2.
Go ahead, Join. That's my number 2 as well. So we can go in on that one.
Nice, nice.
As a sports reference, that's
That's selfish.
Anytime you compare two things, it's always the Jordan and Pippen combo. So
got to.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We can go ahead. What's your numero uno?
Kobe and Shaq. Obviously, those that know me know how much I love Kobe. But his best running mate was definitely Shaq for sure. I mean, especially as a teenager growing up, watching them do their thing. Well, no, I was more middle school, but Kobe and Shaq, man, that duo was phenomenal. You got probably the greatest inside-outside combo for me in basketball history. So I love Kobe and Shaq for sure as a duo.
Yeah. For me, my number 1 mentioned earlier about my aunt, Outkast, bro.
Yeah,
Outkast will go down as the greatest duo of all time for me, regardless of category. That was goody. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Damn. Yeah, Outkast, Hootie Hoo, Southern Playlist, Cadillac Music, all the way. Equimini, to me, Equimini's the greatest hip hop album of all time. Man, these dudes just created great music. Made the entire nation understand that the South had something to say. Just unmatched. I mean, just unmatched as a duo. The chemistry, even going through the changes they went through to still maintain the chemistry of when they first started. Yeah, man.
Dre and 3 Stat and Big Boy, if y'all listening, anytime y'all want to do some music together, we won't be bothered by it at all. Anytime you want to drop an album together, Outkast, we won't be mad.
Without a flute, we don't necessarily need the flute sounds. You can, you know what I'm saying? It's blue cheese and trash.
Hey, quit hating on my blue cheese, sorry. Just know. Don't be like that.
Larsa Pippen and Mark Judd, didn't they? I thought they broke up.
I think I heard they ain't got back together. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that foolishness, man. I don't.
Anywho, that's our top 20 duos, man. Keep throwing them in the comments. Still looking. Let us know what we miss. Trying to think off the top of my head. Anything snuck in?
I can't think of nothing off the top of my head.
Actually, Salt and Pepper, not the rap group. The actual seasoning, Salt and Pepper. Yeah,
we can go with both. We can go with both the rap group and the seasoning.
Well, no, because it was 3 of them.
Oh,
Spinderella.
Well, they call it Salt and Pepper, but they with Spinderella. I don't know the actual term that they went by, but yeah, the seasonings or the
Ray J and camcorders.
Hey, made Kim K's career, so I guess it works.
I made that chick famous.
Made the chick famous.
I was gonna say Jay and Dame, but
me and you, your mama and your cousin. Going down the street,
down the strip on Vogues.
Going down Slimmy
Cadillac dog.
My shit, dog.
Yeah. And once again, before we get into our mental health check, whether it's your first time checking this out or you are a a normal listener to Audible, go ahead, follow the instructions on the screen for me. That like button, go ahead, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on so you know the next time we are here.
Yes,
Give
sir.
me what you want to hear, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And with that being said, we get into it every week. We try to promote mental health amongst the male community. That's if there's any downfall, I don't want to say downfall, but if there's anything that's been neglect from the male community, it is taking care of ourselves and our mental health. We brought up to be tough, not cry, not show emotions, not speak out loud, not share. That's one stereotype that we definitely need to get rid of. And we try and do what we can here on the Audible. So as we do, I will kick it off with the 3 check-in questions. Oh no, get those out of here. That ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about that I will state to my brother, and that is: are you good? Are you okay? And do you need anything from me?
Man, I've been so busy. It's kind of a good and bad thing.
Right.
The bad thing is because I'm pretty sure there's something I'm forgetting to do.
Right.
To check in with somebody. I'll probably miss to check in with somebody somewhere that I thought of, and I probably should have done that. But the good thing is I feel like I was so productive this week. I felt like I was able to do so many things. Of course, as we was preparing for this podcast and all the other podcasts that I do, I feel like I was in my stride this week, man. So, man, I'm feeling good, feeling great. I just feel like I probably missed something, so that's probably going to eat at me until I figure out what I missed to check in on somebody. So, man, always the work that we do behind the scenes always helps for me, my brother, and then just always just those check-ins. Hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah.
You good? So that's probably all I could ever ask from you, is just to make sure that I'm focused on the prize and staying on the path. So that's about as anything that I can get from you, and then throw it right back at you, man. How you doing? Are you good? Anything else you need from me, my brother?
I'm okay. I am okay. I think about I'm doing good. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Look, I had to punish a little man today. That was kind of a downer.
Yeah,
just doing what little kids do. He didn't do anything outrageous, but enough to where I had to nip it in the bud. Nip this in the bud before it gets big. And same things. Need for you, just those constant check-ins. Hey, good? Need anything? Obviously, you send me busy work stuff to do on the pod, and that's always appreciated. And so I look for anything to improve. Like every day, I look for things to improve, whether it be just with myself, or on the podcast. I hated doing it as a kid, but like now, in my older age, I actually like doing busy work because it leads me to open my mind to new things. It's like I'm one of those people. I will quickly fall down a rabbit hole. If I find it to be interesting. I love. We talked about it a few episodes ago. Adjusting your diet, and for those anybody who may be watching who didn't see that particular episode, your diet isn't just things that you eat. The diet is anything that your body ingests, visually, audibly, and food wise. So I took inventory of my diet. I love the things I'm ingesting now. I don't want to say more socially aware. I'm just becoming more aware. Period. Things that I took for granted as a kid, I'm opening myself up more to. I feel like my communication with people has gotten a lot better. Not to be confused with my ability to, because I suck at like I'm that dude that you will text me and I will reply like 45 minutes later. I'm that dude. Now that part of the game, yeah, I suck at. But the actual communication and articulating myself, I feel like over the course of this year, hell, and honestly, this podcast has helped me a lot in that, in opening myself up and expressing myself. So I want to thank you for being a part of that journey with me. Yeah. So that said, with that being said, yeah, I'm good and all of that, and just keep on me, man. Keep pushing me, keep motivating me. And that goes everybody watching as well. You guys don't know how much you guys motivate us to do this.
No doubt.
Like talking to everybody who's in the comments off camera. This is great motivations. I'm always looking for ways to improve. Hey, what can we do better? Because the better you guys make me, the better I can be, and the further we can take this thing. Which is my goal. Because my goal isn't to take care of me; it's to take care of the people around me. I'm at this point in my life, I'm looking to leave something behind, not take something with me. So thank everybody. Just know what he's about to talk shit about. What he's about to say. Great. Checking. Exactly. I co-sign that 100%.
I understand, man.
Yeah, like I want that. If there's anything I need to work on, it would definitely be that. But, yeah, we quote of the week. Got to key that up.
Oh, those quotes, man.
And see, I finally got it up on Twitter, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, doing that, I had to create a whole look. I got it though. It's simple night. I like the way it came out. But this week's quote of the week: to have become a deeper man is the privilege of those who have suffered. So one more time. To have become a deeper man is the privilege of those who have suffered. And that's coming from Oscar Wilde. So that's the mental health quote of the week, brought to you by Audible. I read that. It's kind of fit. It actually made me think of one of my favorite movies. I'm a huge fan. Five Heartbeats will always be one of my 3 favorite movies. Anytime I see it on, I have to watch it, no matter where it is. And it reminded me of the part at the end where
Ducky.
Duck is talking, and he's like, somebody told me that I'd be a great writer when I suffer more. And it was like right after he found out that his fiance was cheating on him with his brother, and he's like, I got 2 people to thank for it. I'm about to be a great writer, and I got 2 people to thank for it. But it reminded me of that scene, made me think on it, and I thought about the quote, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of true, man. The more you go through, kind of forces you to go through growth and open yourself up to depths you maybe not have thought of or thought you could go. So yeah, I love that. I love that quote.
Yeah, gotta get past that surface level.
Yep. And of course, we got our Fit Friday challenge, man. What you got for the people? It's a challenge for this week.
My fit challenge this week is kind of ties into our mental health. Just as human beings. For me, I often get caught looking at the things that I don't have. So what I want to do, especially for me, and I want everybody just
shout out Rec Room Sports.
What's good, Rec Room? Just write down a list of the things that you have accomplished this year and done, and look at those as the positives. Because I think as human beings, we focus so much on the negatives, or what we didn't get accomplished, what we don't have, what we didn't do. This week, write down the things that that you have accomplished, and goals that you have set out and finished, and just look at those things and step back and reflect on all the positives that you have done as an individual, not focus so much on things that you haven't or haven't accomplished, because I think that gets in our mental block. It puts us in a mental block. You look, oh, I'm not where I want to be, or I don't have this, or I didn't reach this goal. So write down a list of the things that you have done and accomplished, and step back and reflect on it, because even if you got one thing, it's better than nothing. So just step back and appreciate what you have done, because there's growth in that, even if it's one thing. So let's not focus on the negative things that we didn't do or accomplish. Let's focus on the things that we have. So that's my challenge for everybody this week.
Okay. My challenge for everybody, I'm gonna make it a little semi-difficult, but it's gonna be something fun. And no, we're not trying to start like a Fight Club type cult. Don't take these as homework assignments. We're trying to. My challenge for everybody this week is at some point during this week, the next 7 days, while you're out and about running errands, going through your day, whatever, maybe lunch break at work, whatever, wherever you are, do something to or for someone that they then have to pay forward. What I mean by that, and you see a kid in line at the store buying a piece of candy, hey, buy it for them, but then let them know, hey, you got to pay this forward. So no matter what it is, whether somebody drops something on the ground and you pick it up for whatever random thing, not for a buddy, for a stranger. I'm talking about for a stranger. But just do something to or for someone that they have to pay forward, and acknowledge the fact that, hey man, pay it forward. So yeah, they just give them that acknowledgement, and we always have these little sayings for each other. Hey man, each one teach one. You did, little idioms that we tell each other and we go by. It's like, how often do we really do those things? So this time this week, hey, we're gonna try to make it happen, and hey, let the person know, hey, you need to do the same. Whether they do it or not, obviously we can't control that. We don't stock nobody to make sure they pay it forward, but hey, let's try and set each other up for success.
I like that.
Some and let's serve me, but
hey, it don't matter, Ryan. Hey, it don't matter how short your list is, brother. You got a list. As long as you got something on there, man, you accomplished something, man, and that matters.
That's in chat. Thank you, sir.
Hey, shout out Snow, man. I'm a proud father of 3 girls, man, and they driving me crazy, but I love them to death. I love them to death, man. Hey, being a girl dad is so different from having a son. I'm telling you, man, because boy, they love having you wrapped around their finger, man. They will daddy, and they throw the eyes and the goo eyes, and boy, they
oh yeah, they get you. They get you.
They get you. They get you, man.
All right, but that's with that being said, before we get out of here, please do me a favor, follow the directions on the screen. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn your notifications on so you know the next time your opportunity is to be heard, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern. My bad, 4 Pacific. And for myself, Bobby G, and the homie Wildcard Mar, this has been the Audible Sports Podcast. And remember, if you don't like seeing our beautiful faces, you can catch us on the audio only wherever you get your podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. The episode will be available at midnight. So,
yes, sir.
But until next time, hey, thanks for tuning in, and peace.